ghost stories. Do all sorts of ghostly things. Talk local legends. And some ghost hunting. Stories we hope to live to tell. And you have to listen. Who's Ghost Stories? Who's Ghost Stories? We talk Tinker's Hollow to the beast of Delaware Road. Stories we hope to live to tell. And you have to listen. Who's Ghost Stories? Who's Ghost Stories?
Welcome, folks, to another episode of Who's Ghost Stories. I am Andrew Huzar, Reiki Master and Medium from Huzar Reiki and Readings. Professor Alex Wheaton, our cryptid expert and paranormal enthusiast, and Captain Tyler over in Buffalo, our everyday normal guy. As you're probably curious, I am wearing a hockey jersey. As you can see here from the tools, they are Megan's team. So today, I am the alternate captain because our regular captain is out. We've got a fun run for you guys, starting with this episode. We're going to talk about some ghost stories relating to sports teams
Oh,
and
Okay.
sports in general.
all right.
Brings us
That
to
explains the hockey jersey.
It does.
foreshadowing. Couple announcements as normal. Go vote for us on Paranormality Magazine. We need the votes to stay up there, and I think pretty soon they're going to have end of the year polls. So stay tuned. Make sure you're voting for us in everything. Check out the merch store. Use the link in the link tree in the description wherever you're at to go find everything. Follow us on all social medias. Follow us and like us wherever you're watching or listening to this podcast,
Share us with your friends and family.
whether they like paranormal or not. If they hate college professors, share us.
Whoa. That's fair.
Just saying.
That's fair.
They'll listen to. You can get them to listen to a college professor for like 45 minutes every week. Also, this is new, so I still got to keep thinking about it. Go check out Erie All-Star Wrestling and make sure you tell them we sent you, as we are partners and sponsors with them. So check them out. Go have a good time. First and third at Friday of every month. I'll pop up their current flyer dates, and I'll just have to remember to keep updating it with each episode because, I don't want to put the old flyer for the dates that don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
So check them out. Tell them we sent you for a damn good time. What do you guys say? Let's get started, huh?
I'm very interested. This is
We're going to travel north of the border to Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Hey.
New York of the North.
it's true.
Our story begins in 1953 at the Bank of Montreal, located on 30 Yonge Street. A young 19-year-old woman named Dorothea May Elliott worked at the bank. By all accounts, she was a model employee until one day she went into the women's bathroom and shot herself.
Oof.
Now, she survived the attempt to take her own life, but she ended up passing away in the hospital the next day. After this tragic event, the staff started to experience strange phenomena in the bank. Lights would flicker, doors would open and close on their own, and they would hear strange noises like footsteps and screams when nobody else was around. But the most intense phenomena occurred in that women's bathroom. Whenever someone would walk into the bathroom, the lights would turn on and off on their own, and it would feel like somebody was angrily watching you. These experiences got so bad that the employees refused to use that bathroom any longer, forcing the bank to build a second women's room.
These occurrences continue to this day, even though the building is no longer used as a bank. Today, this building is now the Hockey Hall of Fame. Employees and guests alike report experiencing the same phenomena as the bank employees. Something new has also been going on. They report seeing a ghostly pale woman walking around the halls with long hair. She doesn't interact with anyone or any of the exhibits. She just sadly walks around until she vanishes. There are well-known stories involving the ghost of Dorothea. The first is about a young boy. He was walking around the Hockey Hall of Fame with his family when he suddenly stopped dead in his tracks. He was fixated on an empty wall. When asked what he was staring at, he told them, "The sad lady." Nobody else could see the woman, so he described her. The family started to get freaked out and told him it was time to move on. The young boy started freaking out that nobody else could see her or help the sad lady. The other story involves a rare ghost tour. Not much happened on the tour until one of the visitors needed to use the bathroom. He used the men's room that was located next to the one Dorothea shot herself in. While using the bathroom, the light started flickering and he had heard a blood-curdling scream come from the women's room. He ran out and asked if anyone else heard the panicking woman in the bathroom. Nobody else heard the screaming, but decided to quickly move on.
Hockey is one of the most popular and violent sports on the planet. It's fitting that the Hockey Hall of Fame is considered to be one of the best museums around and possibly the best Hall of Fame. However, Dorothea's tragic tale shows that even the best places on Earth can have some wild spirits wandering the area. This is just a reminder to always be open and respectful, because the dead are all around us.
So I've been to the Hockey Hall of Fame, and I wish I knew this story before I went there,
Same.
because I totally would have been looking for Dorothea. 100%.
Just don't go in the women's room. Might be
I
weird.
would have sent Megan in 100%. I would have found the second floor women's room, and I wouldn't have told her. I'm like, hey, you got to go use that bathroom for me.
Huh.
Just to see what would have happened. So, I mean, there's no information as to what happened to Dorothea, like why she just came in the one day and just pumped. Everyone, all accounts were from like the other workers and stuff that she was great. They loved her. She was a great worker. She was always so friendly. And then just one day she just shot herself in the bathroom and then died the next day in the hospital. Totally understandable there why, her ghost would haunt the area. So you're a bank employee, your coworker tries to kill herself, and then you start experiencing all of that. What's going through your mind, first and foremost? Let's start with you, Alex.
I need a new job. Like,
Get out.
if it's that bad that one of my coworkers shot themselves, I'm on the way out the door.
Oof, yeah.
You are a former bank employee,
I am.
so
Well, we
What?
used to use the bathrooms at the bank.
you had some weird experiences in those bathrooms too.
Some would call paranormal, yeah.
What would happen if you went into the bathroom, the light started flickering, and you just heard the loudest scream of your life?
I'm getting out of there. I am hightailing for the door, grabbing my favorite notepad, and leaving.
My favorite notepad. Now, I agree with both of those. Like, it's a pretty explosive situation, I'd say.
Especially working like the later shift too, like till 8 o'clock when like the herd thinned out, and there was like 3 of us in there.
Oh,
See you later.
yeah, 100. I agree. That's
running out of there as fast as possible.
That's a no go. Favorite notepad in hand, out the door.
Yeah.
Just hightailing it.
Do you remember how fast I got out of there when the fire alarm went off? Not that fast.
So, years later, bank gets turned into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
That seems like a weird choice in general to me, but I get it.
If you've seen the building, it kind of makes sense that it was a bank. It's a sweet building.
Yeah, and it's just in the middle of town.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
So, it's, now the Hockey Hall of Fame, and before it was the Hall of Fame, and it was still the bank, nobody reported seeing the ghost of Dorothea. Why do you think that now that it's the Hall of Fame, people see her ghost a lot?
A lot more energy, a lot more people.
Yeah. Wondering what the hell's going on.
Trying to find the safe deposit boxes.
I could find if she was walking around like a Maple Leafs jersey.
So,
A foam finger.
what's kind of cool, cool in like a dark way. I find it really cool that the Hall of Fame is haunted, but it's not by anything that has to do with hockey.
Yeah, yeah.
Like all of the artifacts they have in there, like the jerseys and the sticks of players current and passed away, none of them haunt the Hall of Fame.
No, it's the former bank employee.
Yeah, and Tyler, don't they have every Stanley Cup that's ever been used there?
Yeah, the whole room for it. Yeah.
Not a single ghost from those, just the former bank.
Yeah,
knocking me out here, bud.
like the ghost of Rocket Richard.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Everything that would have so much energy and spirits tied to it. Not a single thing, just Dorothea.
It's such a weird decision.
Do you think her spirit being there and having such a tragic end, do you think it keeps other spirits away?
What other spirits would there be though? Older spirits? I don't know.
With a hockey player, with some of their jerseys, if they were really attached to them, their energy would be stuck to them, and their spirit could be pulled to show up there.
Okay.
Do you think Dorothea is such a commanding presence and maybe territorial that nothing else tries to show up there?
I don't know. I mean, she's kind of just sad and lurking, so
Disgusting.
seems like a pretty sad and mournful spirit.
Folks, I am sorry. This is
He's
off
fanning it.
the rails over here. I think he shit himself.
Is that the one that gassed you out before?
Oh, stop, Charlie. Why? Why are you turning my chair? Stop fanning it. God.
Man, I'm glad to be in Buffalo right now.
Oh. Like a gas chamber. Oh. This episode is a meltdown. Oh my god. I thought it'd be cool, just a cool talk about hockey, and Charlie's. I don't even think I'm still in Gamer Fame at least. Oh, at least his butt's down. Holy crap! All right, so let's try to get this crazy train back on some sort of rails here. Tyler, what do you like the most, or what's the most interesting aspect of this story and legend to you? What are you doing?
Probably the fact she haunts a bathroom. That's kind of funny. Not funny. It's tragic. It's tragic, but of all places.
It's darkly funny.
Moaning Myrtle.
Will you stop turning me? I come back this way. No, I actually and the fact that the phenomenon is the worst in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Out of everywhere. I find it really fascinating that that one guy's story. Like he went into the men's room and heard it in the next
Yeah.
bathroom over, and he's like, we gotta go. You sit down.
I also find it strange that
Whatever.
she kind of selects people to interact with, not like
Yeah.
groups.
Yeah. And like the article talked about how like when he came out, like he was pale white and like sweating from the experience. So like they believed him. Like, oh wow, something did happen.
Or he just had a once in a lifetime movement. And that's what woke her up.
Jesus. Same question over to you, Alex. What's like your favorite or like the coolest part of the story to you?
It's the bathroom part. It's so different. I want to emphasize I'm laughing at the dog, not at the story. Charlie has taken over a lot.
This might be a shorter episode.
It might be. No, in all seriousness, the fact that she took her life in the bathroom while at work. I have questions about
Try to.
Yeah, tried to. I have questions about Canadian bank laws because she brought a gun into the workplace to shot herself.
This is a good point you make.
I have a lot of questions about what led up to that situation. But I would also like to know when the Hockey Hall of Fame bought the building and moved in. Did they know that it was haunted?
By all
No
accounts, I
shot.
don't.
Let's say no way.
As the bank's trying to sell their own building, they're not going to tell them it's haunted. Banks are shady from experience. But yeah, like apparently, like even like the workers, like they'll see her like walking down a hallway, and they describe her wearing all white and like skulking or like weeping, and like they'll try to like follow her, and she's just vanishes.
Yeah,
gone.
it's very interesting.
Nobody that I've heard's ever really described her face or like seen her face.
Just sad lady.
Yeah, sad lady walking around in all white with dark hair. And like there's no real like other than the bathroom, there's no other like places that like you for sure can like experience her at. Like you can see her everywhere, but like if you sure want to experience, it's the bathroom. Like she doesn't have a favorite exhibit. She doesn't go to like the most popular
Seems
areas.
to like ignore the exhibit.
Yeah. Right.
As you joked earlier, she's looking for the safety deposit box.
Yeah.
Like she's still working at the bank.
Yeah. It's either her spirit's trapped there or like it's her residual self just going back through everything. And like I tried really hard to try to find more information about like what happened.
Yeah.
Because it is such a drastic change. What are you doing, dog? Thank you. Control yourself, please. This is... Tyler, I apologize for what you were watching.
You know what? It's all right.
It's better than being hit by a cat.
That's true. So,
Yeah.
I had an interesting question I wanted to ask both of you about this. Actually, a few. We can all answer them. Alex, what Hall of Fame would you haunt?
Ooh. Does it have to be sports related?
Nope.
I'd want to haunt the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's a good one.
That's just my own personal. I'm a music person, so like that is right up my alley.
I wonder if it is haunted. I imagine it is. There's some crazy stuff in there.
Oh, I would guarantee.
Be in there. How about you, Tyler? What Hall of Fame would you want to haunt?
Baseball Hall of Fame.
Oh, that'd be a cool one.
Big baseball guy.
What about
Definitely
the
haunt Cooperstown.
Ah, Jesus.
Dolphins?
And
me,
I do like Field of Dream style too.
Oh,
I would probably do the Football Hall of Fame. Football is my favorite. But, like, I think I would be a very angry spirit towards any fans of the Patriots or Jets. Like, I would set out to ruin their days
Huh.
any way that I could. Bills fans, depending on what the current record and standings are, would depend how harsh I am on them. But Jets and Patriots, no matter what, I might try to possess one of them.
God forbid they ever put a Roger Goodell exhibit in there. Haunt that one.
if I was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, yeah. If I ever like had someone who was there that absolutely hated rock and roll, I'd be like messing with them the whole time.
Speaking of bathrooms and Hall of Fames, you think Elvis would haunt the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame if they had the crapper he died on there?
I would hope so. I would hope that when you're in the bathroom, like, no matter what music's playing in the rest of the museum, it's just Elvis and it's him singing from the afterlife.
Hell yeah.
What an experience that would be. Yeah.
Still the king, even in the afterlife.
It becomes so popular they make it into like a 360-degree theater where everyone can just sit around the toilet and rotate around. Oh my gosh. So, all right. If you're a ghost at your museum or Hall of Fame, are there any like specific exhibits that you would prefer to haunt, or would you like to be like Dorothea and just roaming?
Rome.
I hang out with the Yankees. Any Yankee exhibit in Cooperstown? Absolutely.
All right. So, since you bring that up, would you be a ghost that's just spotted? Or, like, would you appear as a person and be, like, telling them about Yankees history, and then when they turn around, you just disappear?
Absolutely. Field of Dream style. 100%.
It's like you said it already. Field of Dream style. I love it.
You're just vanishing as soon as they turn back around.
Yeah.
Funny.
Little known fact, the 2022... Wait, what year are we in? 2023, excuse me. The 2023 Yankees had the worst season in nearly 30 years, and it was a pitiful run.
And they spent a lot of money on Aaron Judge.
Sure did.
Moneyball, baby.
I think
Look
for
what
me,
they got him.
I like the idea of haunting a specific area and the place in general. It's tough because, like, it would be nice to like haunt around Dan Marino's stuff, hang out there, but also like around all the Lombardi trophies. Come at people.
I would want to be haunting in an area where you can listen to the specific music, like through headphones. Just when people go to listen to something, just instead of hearing the music, they hear me whispering into their ears.
That'd be cool.
Like, oh man, I get to listen to the Doors, and it's just me singing the Doors really badly. Come on, baby, light my fire. That's not the Doors.
Jim Morrison sounds real bad.
What recording is this? It's from the Masters track.
Hey, baby. Hey, look, both our pets made an appearance today.
This is the surprise pet episode.
Surprise! It's Pet Central. Oh, my balls! Oh, and he farted at the same time. Jesus! What is this episode?
You know what? If I didn't haunt the Baseball Hall of Fame, I would haunt the Country Music Hall of Fame, and just torture people that would go to like the new country exhibits because like I'm an old country, traditional country purist in a way.
It's fair.
And just haunt people who like Florida George Line and that trash. Like they think they're listening to Florida George Line, but it's actually just like Hank Williams or Waylon Jennings.
See?
All of a sudden, the idea of haunting where people can listen to the music, that changes everything.
Every time they put on headphones, it's an EVP session.
Yeah. It was Luke Bryan. Just kidding. It's fucking Merle Haggard.
Oh my god.
I've avoided
Let's
this.
boy having a hell of a time over there, huh?
Oh, holy shit!
Yes, please get down. Maybe we can salvage this for. Oh no! What? Whoa! What was that? Oh, I don't know what just happened.
Boy, this is like going old school to when things would absolutely fall apart.
Literally fall apart.
There's gonna be a lot of editing in this episode.
We fuck it. It's all staying in. This episode's rated R.
Oh god!
Why would I rest?
Whoa, that was scary. You stay down there. All right, sisters. Tyler, any other thoughts or anything on Dorothea in the Hockey Hall of Fame?
Cool story. I like it.
Next time you go to the Hockey Hall of Fame, are you going to try to seek out Dorothea?
No.
I might. If you
I don't
go,
know.
if you go with your girlfriend, are you going to send her into the bathroom?
Yeah.
That's the right answer.
Go up with ads or something.
Take you outside. Don't worry. Alex, how about you? Any thoughts on Dorothea in the Hall of Fame?
No, like actually, I completely agree with Tyler. This is just a really cool kind of like story, and I'm interested to see what other sports things we're going to be getting because this is different than what we've talked about before. So,
I agree. I like it too. I think it's a cool story. I just love that the Hall of Fame is haunted and it's nothing to
not
do with
from
hockey.
sports at all.
Yeah.
So that does it for this episode. Sorry if you stuck around this long.
No, if they stuck around, they're the true fans.
Don't know what to tell you about this one. That
Put a
was
moving target there.
you know what? Tyler gets an award for anchoring that whole episode.
The anchor.
He gets the anchor award. There you go. It's all yours, buddy. You held down the fort as we were dealing with chaos and death.
I'll give you my address off air.
Well, folks, thank you for tuning
That's
into
my
this.
P.O. box.
Thank you for tuning into this dumpster fire.
It was a fun time.
It was a fun time. Come
Absolutely.
back next time as we're looking at another spooky sports story. It's a day in the light.
Keep your butt down, Chuck.
And close your butthole.